Do you suffer from shiny object syndrome? Welcome to the Kerry Knoll Show. I'm your host, Kerry Knoll, and in today's episode, I'm going to talk about how you need to be focusing on just one thing and one thing only in your business. So, shiny object syndrome is a term that's definitely overused in the internet marketing industry, but basically it just means that instead of finishing a project from beginning to end and really going all in on it and scaling it to its max, you easily get distracted by another opportunity and switch gears and then never finish that previous project that you started. And you continue to repeat this cycle over and over again until you get to a point where nothing you've done has really gotten you the results you're looking for or the goals you've accomplished. I wrote an email recently just for my own list, and I wanted to read that for you today, right now, and share that with you. So if you are on my list, you've probably already seen this email. If you haven't been on my list, you should get on my list because this is the type of awesomeness I provide to my own list. If there's one thing I've learned from all of the past 12 years of being an entrepreneur, it's to focus on one thing and one thing only. It's extremely easy to get sidetracked with what everyone and their mother calls shiny object syndrome. If I had a penny for every time I heard that phrase, I'd be a rich, rich man. Honestly, I used to think, I don't do that. I'm not like all those other people who get distracted with shiny objects. But that couldn't be further from the truth. I just had a predefined notion in my mind about it, when in reality I'm still guilty of it to this day to some extent. Even though I have been highly focused on micro-automated services for the past 3 years or so, in 2020 I was looking for other ways to supplement my income, including affiliate marketing for things like Legendary Marketer, ClickFunnels, GrooveFunnels, etc. And even though those are all fine and dandy, I've had some success with these other income streams. I've come to realize that they are not helping me get more people just like you into my inner circle. See, I believe so much in micro-automated services for small business consultants, digital agency owners, and frankly, anyone who is looking to start a side hustle that I'm constantly seeking out different ways to grow my audience. Once I figured out my core message or mission and how I want to serve as many people like you as possible, I've been dedicating my time and energy to a bunch of different things, including TikToks for local social posting sales funnel and webinar, Facebook and Instagram ads for growth marketing mindset, Facebook and YouTube Live for my daily vlogs, this podcast, The Kerry Knoll Show, and I'm currently working on a brand new challenge. I tell you all of this so you can see just how easy it is, even for me, to A, get sidetracked, distracted, and B, get overwhelmed when I was trying to do too many things all at the same time. Just remember that the next shiny object you come across probably won't solve your problem, but rather just waste more of your time and possibly money without actually achieving your goals. So you need to ask yourself this question: is this going to help me achieve my goals? If so, then by all means go for it. If not, then perhaps you should consider passing on it. Here's my 2 cents. Take it for what it's worth. First thing you should do is set a goal financially or otherwise. Number 2, make a plan of action to achieve your goal. Third, decide what tools you need in order to reach your goal. And finally, stay away from other things that won't directly impact your ability to reach your goal, like shiny objects, until you've reached your initial goal. Rinse and repeat. Do as I say, not as I do. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Kerry Knoll Show and got some good value out of it. If you're watching on YouTube, please hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel so you get updated regularly when I go live with my daily vlogs and or put out a brand new podcast. If you're listening to this on one of the podcast distribution networks such as Anchor FM or iTunes or Spotify or somewhere else for that matter, I'd love if you'd subscribe to one of those channels as well and leave me a review if possible. Again, this is the Kerry Knoll Show. I'm your host, Kerry Knoll, and thank you so much again for tuning in. I will see you again in the next episode. Take care.